Aloha and welcome. Today we're going to be opening Nintendo game packs. This is a little different than what we normally cover on the channel here, but I've been wanting to cover other things outside of comic books, and here I'm doing that. Not exactly a super ambitious video, but one that I wanted to do, and I wanted to just pick up these cards. So I thought, hey, I might as well open it for you guys. I know I'm opening decades old sealed packs of cards. It's sad. They're finally being opened after all these years, but they're meant to be opened. That's the point. And they're not rare or anything, so I don't feel too bad. These originally released in 1989. This was the first set. This set contained 33 in total, I believe, fact cards, and they basically had art on the front, some pretty cool art, and there's the back there. And they were in these little wax sleeves. And there were also scratch-offs on the back of certain cards, and you could basically play little games. And there were multiple different types of games, and they centered around the various themes that the cards encompassed. And these themes basically were various Nintendo games that had released at that point, the big titles that Nintendo is known for, including games like Zelda, which we have over here, Mario, there was Punch-Out, things of that nature. And there was actually a second set, I should say, of these cards that was released in the latter half of 1989, featuring, I think it was 33 more fact cards. And in total, the first set also had, if you count all the game cards, let's open this up. So cool. Okay, so the first set also had in total, I think it was 93, if I looked at that correctly, 93 cards, if you count both the game cards and the fact cards. The fact cards, I think there was 30-something, and the game cards, there were those, but also the stickers kind of count as well. All together, 93, and then the second pack, the second set, that included other games such as Metroid, only came out in Canada, and there were another, I think, 33 fact cards and various stickers and things as well. So quite a few to go through and collect. So if you want to see me cover more of these in the future, definitely tell me. And here we have a top secret tip. Super Mario Brothers. To make Mario jump extra high, hold the B button down while running and jumping. That's not a secret. I like the little fact guy there. He's cool. Okay, collect all 33 tip cards. Yep. And here, this is the sticker, I guess. And this is Billy Lee from, is that Double Dragon? I'm guessing that's what that's from. Okay. But it's interesting that the tip is from from Mario, of course. So interesting. And then we have, next up here, various Super Mario Brothers stickers. I always like seeing art from back in the day that from various Nintendo series that didn't that weren't actually in the game. These characters weren't really standardized in terms of their look for quite a while, so it's always interesting to see the way that they were depicted by various artists here. And they call them magic mushrooms. Later on, they definitely didn't call them that, so I think that's funny. Wow, interesting. Okay, top secret tip. You'll gain more points. Well, of course. Some of these don't really feel like tips, but and here we have a game card. They're curved at the edge to basically look like an old school cathode ray tube TV. That's cool there. And you're supposed to scratch them off in a certain way. It's some kind of game. I'm not exactly sure. Let's check that out. Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, screen 8 of 10. Okay, so there's 10 in total that feature. I wonder if it features all this art or if it's 10 Adventure of Link game cards in total. I'm guessing they have different art. 10 there. Okay. First, find the arrow in area 1, left side of the card. Advance to area 2, right side of the card. Find 3 Moby Claws, and you lose. You must uncover 3 sword strikes and at least 1 arrow to win. Okay. So you start over here, you progress down, I guess, and make your way over here. I guess. I'm not exactly sure. And you got to find certain emblems and avoid other ones. So I guess you don't have to do it in order. Interesting. It would just be a game of luck then. You have to advance right. I'm not going to I'll probably scratch one of these off just to show you guys. But supposedly they don't work anymore for most people. So what card should I do? That's really the question. Let's move on here, and we'll see which one stands out to us the most. I like the art here. That's cool. I gotta get to see. Oh, and this is number 6. So yeah, I guess each one has different art, different layout, but very similar here. Got to find the sword strikes, but see, it's a different monster, different creature, Patras, that you have to avoid, and you still have to uncover 3 swords. So that's interesting. Same game, but different layout and different art. Then next up we have Super Mario Brothers 2. That's cool. And these are mainly the themes: Punch Out, Mario, Zelda, and that was mainly all I saw online for the first volume. But the second set of cards that came out that was only in Canada had Metroid. So it's too bad that didn't. And very similar here. You find the keys, avoid the phantom masks there. And it's kind of too bad that the Metroid cards didn't come to the US from what it said. So, and I believe all these appear to be, they don't indicate anything showing that they're in a second print run, a second run. So I'm imagining these are all from the first set here. No indication that they're not. Mario Madness. Huh. Okay. Oh, and this is another fact card. Cool. How's your tips? So a star appears above the antagonist's head after you hit them. When this happens. That was in Punch-Out. Okay. I've actually never played the original Punch-Out. I need to. One of these days. It's going to happen. And then next up, Win with Link. They have yellow as quite a bit of a reoccurring theme. I wonder if that's just because it's tops or what. Touch the item. Cool. And we got Double Dragon here. That's cool for sure. Nice art there. And they're a little chipped on the side, which is interesting. These packs have been... Oh, and here's how to play. These cards have been, sealed for their entire life. How old are these cards? Geez, 89. So that would be what, 30? Geez, I'm bad at math and I'm flipping through these cards at the same time. Yeah, 33 years. Yeah, 33 years, I guess. 32 years. Super Mario Brothers here. That's cool art. I like that. The blue there. We'll hurry up and go through more of these. Actually, I'm going to split this up. I'm just going to, should I keep going? Jeez, I'm just going to keep going, and then we're going to split it up after. Got to do some editing. I like that art there. And, see here, there's more elements. So you need 3 for a knockout. Okay, so let me look at some of these. Yeah, most of these other ones, though, with less spots, the Mario and the Link cards both seem to be just that you scratch off the enemy. You scratch off different spots, making your way from left to right. You avoid the enemies, and you try and get a certain number of good icons. So in this case, it's 3 advanced arrows. Avoid the bloopers. And with the Double Dragon one up here, what is this? Oh, no, but this one's fighting based. So we got that. Let's look through here. So all these yellow ones with stickers, I guess, are fact cards, and then all the ones with the scratch-offs are the game cards. You just avoid things here. But see, you can you move right when you get the arrow. Okay, and then. So yeah, it seems like only the Punch-Out and the Double Dragon cards so far are the ones that involve more than just, binary, avoid this, get this one. So what is this? 3 bats and you lose. To win, you need 1 arrow and 2 kicks, 3 elbows, or 4 punches. Okay, so there's multiple things you can get to win, but you still got to avoid things, basically. Again, you don't know where they'd be, I guess, from what I know. There's no strategy to it, so it's kind of just random, but still cool nonetheless. And that it's more advanced there. And the Punch-Out one seems very similar here. So I need 3 for knockout, 3 punches, and you lose. Automatic disqualifications. Oh, if you get a knockout blow, what is this? Low blow equals KOs. Okay. 2 KOs. Okay, if you get that. Try again. I wonder if try again you move back, or if it just it doesn't count as anything. I guess I'm gonna guess that's what that means. Scratch off until your fighter is defeated. Least number of punches. Cool. And it's Glass Joe. So I'm imagining they go through with the other punch out cards. I'm guessing they go through the other fighters there. So that's cool. I really wish Nintendo did more of this kind of stuff. We have Pokemon cards that are, I don't want to rip these too much, but I mean, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily save them. I think I'll save one or two just for the heck of it, but might as well. And I've opened other packs like these back in the day, not from Tops specifically, but these kind of trading card packs definitely seem to be, yeah, I always remember this secret. This was in Nintendo Power back in the day, if I remember correctly, which I don't own any of those yet, but if I get any, I should probably cover them. I've been wanting to cover a Game Facts magazine I got a while back. Or a pack of like a whole set of I think what's it called? It's not called Game Facts. What's it called? Game Radar, something like that. So I might cover that in the future, by the way. And I like the art there. And then we got Super Mario Brothers 2 again. That's cool. Oh, but see, the fact is double dragon base. So I feel like they could have had it all consistent. It would have kind of been nice where every art card had art corresponding to whatever the fact was, or all the fact cards had art corresponding to however you want to word that, to the game. But it's weird that they mixed it up like that. Kind of makes it more interesting, I suppose, but kind of would have been nice if it was more consistent there. Maybe I don't know, because they have quite a few facts for these different series. It's just kind of odd that they decided to mix it up. And here we get King Hippo. That's cool. I like the art there. And very similar. Oh, yeah, it's the exact same icons. And Double Dragon. There were quite a few of these companies back in the day, especially in the 90s, when collecting things was really starting to become a big hoarding collectibles started being a big thing. You got a lot of companies trying to capitalize off of that. The comic book industry, was going through, and variant covers started really becoming a big popular thing at the time. Special limited edition issue ones and things, but also a lot of companies were putting out trading card packs based upon different properties, different intellectual properties, and Nintendo is just one of them. And although we still get Pokemon cards nowadays, it would be nice if we got more things like this. Man, we don't have Nintendo Power, the same just kind of punch out card. We don't have Nintendo Power anymore. We don't have these kinds of things. And it's nice that they're releasing those little Game & Watches, but with the success of those, I would think that Nintendo might want to do these cheap things and capitalize off of people's nostalgia. I guess they're doing that sort of with the Lego sets that have been coming out recently. But, Nintendo and licensing, it'd be crazy if they did a lot more of that kind of stuff. And we may be kind of entering a new era where Nintendo does license out a lot more of their properties and have a lot more kitschy things like this be released nowadays, if the Mario movie is anything to go by. Got the fact on the back here. I don't know if I showed that off. And then we're running out. We got one pack left after this. Jeez, and really rolling his eyes there. So yeah, and the Nintendo, the Zelda show. That's something also that I wonder if the success of that will kind of lead to more products and things involving these series coming out. I would think that different kinds of action figures and more than just action figures, but collectible figures for various Nintendo properties would be real cool. Like a Kid Icarus, like expensive first 4 figures, something in that vein would be nice to see. Just kind of going through here. I don't know if I should show off every card, but I'm doing so. I'll probably split this up, into multiple videos. I like the art there for sure. Definitely spooky, and kind of what I was saying earlier, I'll expand on. It's always real cool to see, in Nintendo manuals back in the day, Nintendo Power, in the various commercials and things, how many different interpretations and ways these characters look. This looks like a sea anemone kind of thing that you'd see in SpongeBob. But these characters really weren't standardized for quite a while, so it's always interesting to see different interpretations of such iconic characters now. You would never really see, things like Mario's clothing, even, the shades are different. His proportions in terms of his body is different. Link even just between the first Legend of Zelda and the second Legend of Zelda, changed quite a bit here in terms of his, or changed a bit with his look here. He's more like anime manga influenced, it seems, in the Adventure of Link, and in the Legend of Zelda, his model is almost simpler, and I don't know, the proportions are different, definitely. He has more of a nose in the Adventure of Link one. So there you go. That's all of them. That's all of these cards I decided to go through. I hope you enjoyed this impromptu video. I'll probably split it up so it's not so long, and you guys can kind of decide how much of this you actually want to watch. But I appreciate you coming along for the journey with me. Do you have memories with these cards? Do you want to see me open more card packs in the future? If you do, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Yes, I'll do this. I got to split this up here. But which card should I scratch off here? Which card is the best? I think this Double Dragon one's real cool. We might do that one. Let me flip through these real quick here, so you see all of them one more time before they disappear into the ether. No, before they disappear into my room, and you probably won't see them. I have more cards, though, I could go through. I have a whole box of cards. I used to collect Pokemon and Magic the Gathering, both. First, it was Pokemon back in elementary school, and then when I became more sophisticated, then I started playing and collecting Magic the Gathering. And I've gotten a few other things since then, Star Trek cards and things like that. But really, it's all just kind of, once you go through it, unless you're actually actively playing with them, there's not a whole lot you can do. I like setting up, not looking at the viewfinder, or I'm looking through the viewfinder, but not looking at what I should be to see that these cards are lined up right. But there's not a whole lot you can do with them, once you look at them. And certain game cards like in Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, it makes sense, you can play them. But if you're not actively playing them, they just kind of sit around in a shoebox like they do for me. So if you guys want to see more things like this, definitely tell me in the future. I want to know if you have any memories with these or other just anything card related, really. I think I'm going to do either a Punch-Out card. What do you think? Punch-Out card? These Zelda cards are real cool, but I don't know if I want to leave a little spot there. The Double Dragon one's awesome as well. So is this one, but the other one where he's fighting, I think, was real cool. I think I might do that one. These Punch-Out cards are nice too, though. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So that one I really like as well, the art there. And see, you can't even tell. It's Super Mario Brothers 2, really. Outside of that, his, the way he looks is a little updated. But let's do this Double Dragon one, scratch it off, and just see. Let's just hope and pray that it will scratch off correctly. Okay. Wonder if we're gonna win or lose if we can even see the icon. Online, it seems as if it's just a blur, like a smudge. So we'll see here. Oh, don't want to damage the card too much, but that was fun, though. I liked opening these up for you guys. It's kind of a surprise, seeing it in real time with me. Yeah, it doesn't even look like it's going to come off there. Geez, and I can kind of feel it on the back there. I don't want to go through it here. I don't want to go all the way through the card, but I don't know exactly what to tell you guys. But one thing that's fun with cards is just kind of set them up. On a dresser or, nightstand or what have you, and just kind of have them sitting up so you can stare at the art while, laying in bed or sitting in a chair or what have you. That's really what I do. And then you cycle through the cards every so often so you have a different one to look at. That's really the most use you can get out of cards like these after you open the pack. But, they're normally so cheap. Back in the day, they were only 50 cents for a whole pack, and you got such a variety of stuff with them. And, back in the day, these packs, weren't as easy to come by. So, it actually, kind of meant something more so. But anyways, that didn't really do anything. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, tell me, tell me if you liked the video, didn't like the video, what have you. Thanks for watching.